रघुबर बिमल जसु, जो दायकु फल चारि। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरो पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेश विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन बिराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा बिराजे, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि संभाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जब कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कबि कौबिद कहि सके कहते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपत दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मैली मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम बचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हरे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हरे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरहि, हनुमत सेहि सर्ब सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूटहि बंधि महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होए सिद्ध साकी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय मह डेरा। कीजय नाथ हृदय मह डेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसो सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय। जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान। While reading today's session, in fact, this is one of the favorite sessions of the children. They love this story. We normally call it Shri Krishna photocopies himself. But when you come to think of it, is there any point where Shri Krishna or the Divine Lord, you may call it by any name, him by any name, he has actually made the entire Shrishti by photocopying himself only, right? We have seen the spider. How does the spider make the web? Right? The spider does not get material from outside like we do to make our houses. The spider generates it himself and he makes the web. This is also a little distant because the spider is generating something. But it is one of a close analogy. And then he makes the web, isn't it? Nothing comes from outside. Nothing is taken from elsewhere. From himself only the web is created. In fact, we can go a step back again. The Lord himself becomes the world. There are various philosophies. It is, like Dvait, Vashishta Dvait, Dvaita Dvait, Dvait, Advait, बहुत है, कोई बात नहीं. But ultimately, everything in the Shrishti is him only, right? Everything comes out from him, everything will go back to him. बाकी कुछ है ही नहीं. So this particular Leela, where Sri Krishna becomes his friends, becomes the cows, becomes the trees, becomes the food, becomes the ornaments, becomes everything that possibly can be, is indicating towards the reality that everything we see is but a manifestation of that divine. We do not have to go anywhere seeking for him, because there is no place where he is not. And the sooner we understand this, the better we will become as individuals also. Because our mannerisms will change towards everything and everybody. Before kicking a pebble also we'll think. Before scaring that cat also we'll think. Before talking to a waiter or a servant also we'll think. Before reprimanding our children also we'll think. Before backbiting or backbiting about somebody also we'll think. Because ultimately, what are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Him. And probably, the more we think, the less we'll talk. The more we talk, the less we think. और इसके लिए कहते हैं ना, मुंह से निकल गया था, सोचा भी नहीं था. ऐसे तो नहीं होना चाहिए ना. कहते हैं ना, वाणी एक अनमोल है, जो कोई बोले जानी, हिये तराजू तोल कर फिर मुख बाहर आनी. You have to wait, you have to measure it, you have to think about it before it comes out of your mouth. But we speak without thinking. And later on, what happens is a lot of regrets, right? So once we get into the idea of everything being him, what else would be left? But that is a very distant thought again. Although it is very near, but it is very distant. It is very difficult to implement also. कोई बात नहीं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But this is just a thought that came to my mind. And come to think of it, it is probably not very easy. Because there is Sagun Upasana and Nirgun Upasana, right? There are two types of worships that we do. एक तो होता है सगुण साकार, एक होता है निर्गुण निराकार. Now the entire problem that Brahmaji is going through is because that nirakar has become sagun, sakar, right? Nirakar sakar ho gaya hai, and the sakar is not playing up to his expectations. Think of it. That sakar is not playing up to my expectations. And that is where the entire problem starts, right? Brahmaji ko laga ki ye to ho hi nahi sakta. Now, just imagine Shri Krishna is he's playing with his friends. A little boy, and he is a butter thief. He loves butter. And when he realizes that his friend has eaten up his butter, teasing him, and then he realizes that there is certain butter left on his cheek, he goes and just licks the butter off. And Brahmaji says कि ये कोई कर सकता है क्या? कोई भगवान होता? If it would have been that Nirakar that everybody raves about, would he ever do such a thing? Who are we to judge? When Brahmaji is nobody to judge, who are we to judge? We are not allowed to be judgmental in any situation with anybody. And when he saw this, he said, Ye kya? This is not how a Nirakar is supposed to behave. Because Brahmaji had a guideline. We all have a guideline, right? About who should behave in what manner. This is the right way. My way is the right way. Anything which is not happening as per my guidelines is not right. So Brahmaji also had a guideline. He said, no, if this would have been Nirakar, he would not have actually gone and done all the things that he had done. So he was odd, thinking that yes, so many demons are being killed. At the same time, he was not approving the behavior of Shri Krishna. मतलब ब्रह्माजी से कोई पूछे जाके तो फिर कैसे बिहेव करता है भगवान. We also have that in our mind, right? Probably this is how he is. We have a benchmark in our mind. There was a group of devotees, right? So, many devotees, they used to sit together, Bhaktgan, साथ में सत्संग, कीर्तन, all that. And it just so happened that eventually everybody has to die, right? That is the ultimate truth. So, one of our great devotees, who himself used to think was a great devotee, he was taken to Vaikuntha after he passed away. So when he went to Vaikuntha, what happened? He went to Vaikuntha, and what did he see? The minute he opened the door, he was standing with his mouth wide open. And mouth wide open, why? Because there was a line of people who were doing Ras Leela with Sri Krishna, who he thought were the greatest sinners of all. Mouth ekdam open. How could these people reach Vaikuntha? Right? Because he thought that they were not up to the mark. ये कैसे पहुंच सकते हैं, right? मैं तो, of course, it's justified that I am here at the door. But then the surprise element was not only here. Okay, not only with that devotee. The others who were over there doing the Ras Leela with Sri Krishna also were standing with their mouth open. Because they felt that he was not eligible to be there. Just imagine, he feels that they are not eligible and they feel that he is not eligible. Everybody is standing with their mouth open and Sri Krishna is just smiling. Who are we to decide anybody else's eligibility? To be with the Lord or not, or to be pious or not? No. So both standing with their mouth open where they have reached Vaikuntha because they felt that the other was not deserving. This is a very, very big point that we have to keep telling ourselves. Who are we to judge? Who are we to determine? Who are we to set guidelines for anybody else? ठीक है, till it is me, it is okay. But beyond me, anybody else, beyond this particular body which we are inhabiting, anybody else? We are not. So Brahmaji was also not eligible. He had a certain छवि होती है ना, certain picture of the Lord in his mind कि he behaves like this, he should do this, he should be this. And plus, he felt that without his knowledge, nothing can happen. Super, he was a control freak. Everything has to be under my surveillance, under my control. सृष्टि पे बहुत कुछ होता है जो ब्रह्मा जी को नहीं पता है, right? And then what did he do? Where did we leave last? He came to take a test. परीक्षा करने उतरे थे भगवान की. And what did we say last time? भगवान की प्रतीक्षा होती है, परीक्षा नहीं होती है. And before that, we have to drop all the pretense. These demons we talked about, Bhaktasur, Bakasur, Vatsasur, Bakasur and Aghasur. Huge amount of pretense. One thing is dropping the pretense, and the other thing is for others, and the other thing is dropping the pretense for us also. Pretense can be one very simple thing in a way where we feel, let's take a very simple example, where we feel that we have overcome a particular point or a certain element that grieves us, right? Just an example. However, we pretend that yes, now that particular element, that particular person, that particular situation is not hurting us anymore. I am beyond that. There is no hurt. So at that point in time, when the situation arises and we feel those emotions again, we feel what happened. We feel that we had overcome already all that was happening. However, that with the vengeance those emotions come out, we realize that we had put a fake pretense, right? And we were just pretending that everything is okay, everything is healed. Is that right? No. इसीलिए कहते हैं ना, we should be very, very true to ourselves. Otherwise, there won't be any progress that would happen. Because if we feel, yes, ho gaya, everything is under control, all is good, yet when the situation comes, we are not able to manage it well. We are not able to stay calm and quiet and composed. See, when is the test? The test of our learning and our progress is in adverse situations only, right? In a good situation, when everything is in our favor, we can still go on with the pretense and think, nahi, sab kuch theek hai. But when something triggers us, even it could be the slightest of thing, and then the emotion, the rupture of emotions that happen, that tells us whether we were honest to ourselves or not. And if we are not honest to ourselves, we'll never be able to heal ourselves. And the form of healing, the healing is forgiving others and moreover forgiving ourselves. For that, we have to be open. So all these demons, initially when we were in Gokul, we were talking about external elements like desires and all that. Now we talked about demons which are inside us. Till we are able to forgive, till we are able to forget, till we are able to move on, will we be able to see that Brahm and everybody else, or will we be just seeing the pain? These things have to be thought over again and again. And when this is happening, it is okay to bring forward things from the past that are bothering us and think over it. And then with our new developed knowledge, with our new developed thought of everything is but Prabhu, everything happened as per His will, we have to consciously and correctively slowly let go of things. Till we are holding this burden of emotions, till burden of hate, burden of suffering, burden of pain, burden of grudges and judgments, we cannot elevate. See, Brahmaji is a designation, right? He was given a designation of the creator. He also could not go beyond. He is the one who was given the 4 shloki, Chatushloki Bhagavad. He was the knower of Bhagavad, right? He was the knower of Maya. He is the knower of the world. He is the knower of the creation. He is the knower of that Param Satya Tattva. However, he also got deluded. Why? Because he let his guard loose. And he got involved in his own Maya. He got involved in his own creation. And because of that, he had that element of मैं हूँ, मेरे से बढ़ के कोई नहीं. The creator got caught up in his own creation. So Shri Krishna And when Brahmaji decided now to take this test, one, thinking that there must be some magic. Second, thinking that this is not the mannerisms of a Nirakar. He decided to come, and you know what he did was, after the destruction of Aghasur, the children did not go back home. And after 1 year, the destruction of Aghasur was told by them to their parents. So Parikshit ji over here asks, why did it take 1 year for the children to tell their parents that Sri Krishna had destroyed Aghasur? And then Shukdev ji said, see, because of these questions only, this Bhagavad is becoming so beautiful and interesting. That 1 year lapse happened because after the destruction of Aghasur, they all got very hungry, and then they decided to sit in a circle and decided to eat. And the circle, have we talked about the circle? The circle was like, everybody wanted Sri Krishna to face him. So in the center, Sri Krishna sat, and all around, everybody could see Sri Krishna facing them. While they were eating, suddenly, the child realized that the cows are not there anymore. The little calves. And he told them, the calves have gone. Sri Krishna, I think we should go and find them. Sri Krishna said, no, you all sit. I will go and look for them. And when Sri Krishna went to look for the calves, he could not find the calves anywhere. All of them had disappeared somewhere. And when he turned back to come and look for his friends, he came to see the tree. What did he see? Nobody was there sitting under the tree also. Sri Krishna was, he was amazed. He said, what has happened? Where has everybody gone? 1 second, 1 second of lack of vigilance. While they were eating with Sri Krishna in their mind, right? Sri Krishna was there. Nothing could take them away from Sri Krishna. But the minute their mind got diverted from Sri Krishna towards their calves, what happened? Gradually, Brahmaji came and Brahmaji took them away, isn't it? Brahmaji is also the form of Maya over here in this story, or you can call him Kal only. It is not wrong to revel in this world. It is not wrong to mingle in this world. It is not wrong to, have things. But when those things take you away from the Lord, when those things which you are supposed to be utilizing become overpowering, and they start running your life, and they take you away from the Lord, that Lord is not in your thoughts anymore, that is when Maya takes you in her grip. And फिर कहाँ? You're taken away from the Lord. ऐसा है, of course. भगवान तो हमें ढूंढ ही लेंगे वापस. But should that lapse happen, then how do we live in this world? Very simple. Let Lord be the center of your very existence. Isikliye, if you look at all the Ras Leelas, where is Sri Krishna? He's in the center. Everything else is all around him. We'll go in the depth of the Ras Leelas later. But right now, everyone wants to be with him. He is in the center, and then the Ras is happening. It is not that he is in one corner and the Ras is happening. Right? So, the minute our thoughts get diverted and we stop thinking about the Lord, that is when all the desires, all the Trishna takes over. And then we get muddled and lost in this world, in the sansar. And that is when then the upheavals of dukh, sukh start happening. When you have Lord in your center, when you have the reality of this world in your center, when you have the reality of this world as the core of your very being, what will happen? Kuch nahi hoga. The situation will remain the same. The people around you will remain the same. It could be bad, it could be good, but somewhere down within, you will not let the pain or the joy come near you beyond a layer that you have created for yourself. You'll be witnessing what is happening, but you will feel also, probably there will be a moment of pain, but you would not be overwhelmed by it. Because the truth of sansar and the samipya of God will always be there. And you'll tell yourself, sab maya hai. Jagat mithya, Prabhu satya. तो जो कुछ हो रहा है माया है, और जो कुछ हो रहा है वो प्रभु की इच्छा से हो रहा है. Who am I to judge? I just will be in the moment. So there won't be any upheaval anywhere. But the minute we take the reality of the Lord, take the reality of this creation, take the reality of the very being who has made everything away, then that is when we get so stuck up. And that is when we get so worried. Now, very simple things will tell you. Suppose you just go to Draupadi. What happened to Draupadi? Right? जब द्रौपदी का वस्त्र हरण हो रहा था, when she shouted for the Lord, it's a big story, we'll do it later, but when she shouted for the Lord, the vastra started coming, right? Nobody could derobe her. Which textile company did the vastra come from? Where did the vastra come from? The Lord became the vastra, right? And he himself wrapped himself around. The vastra was nothing else. It was not taken from something. It just came from within him. This is the sansar. This is everything that is happening around us. Take examples from our Shastra and you'll realize that he becomes everything. And when that is the case, where is the reason for any kind of bitter feelings in our heart? For anybody whatsoever, for any situation whatsoever. And where is the joy of accomplishment also? Why? Because we are not the Karta. He is the Karta. जब कर वो रहे हैं, तो where is the sense of accomplishment which should give us a very big high and which should get our ego high? But that does not mean that you stop acting. No? We act in the world because it's a play and all of us have to play our roles. So over here, in the same myth, in the same web, Brahmaji got caught up. And now the Gopas who had Sri Krishna in a center, when their attention got diverted towards something else, they got caught up. The calves wandered away, so they got caught up. Why? The only mistake they made or only error or only thing that happened was the Lord's thought went away from their mind for a slight second. And Sri Krishna was looking everywhere. Kahan gaye, kahan gaye, kahan gaye? Where are his friends? And then, with his Divya Drishti, or some people say that he saw a feather, he said, oh, so Brahmaji, you want to play with me, right? You want to see what is happening. So, he said, theek hai, koi baat nahi, no problem. And that is when he did what he has always done. He multiplied himself. He became the calves, he became the gopas, he became all the jewelry, he became everything you could think about, he became the food. And not only for one day, for 1 year, for the entire year, because Brahmaji, it is said that he fell asleep. When he fell asleep, there is a very big time duration which we have done in the Bhagavad between his time and our time. Our Brahmaji is right now half his age, right? And when he sleeps, there is a mini pralay. Then there is that big pralay when his 100 years get over. And there is a very big calculation happens based on his time and our time. So it was just a second or less for him. But for us, a year had passed on earth, on Mrityulok. So Sri Krishna played that role. And in the evening, he went back. And when he went back, what did he see? Instead, what did Ma Yashoda see? Normally, when all the children would come back, Ma Yashoda would not get a chance to get close to Krishna because everybody would run to Krishna. Everybody would start talking to him. All the gopis, all the mothers, even the cows, if they were open, they would run towards Krishna. But this time, nobody ran towards Sri Krishna. Everybody ran towards their own child. And when the calves were taken to the stables, it was very difficult for them to separate the cow and the calves. Because there was so much of overwhelming love that was flowing that everybody, be the mother or the cow, wanted to be close to the child because Sri Krishna had become them. And it is said that why was this Leela enacted? Because all of these sages, all the gopis, all of them had this desire for Krishna to be their son. The cow wanted Krishna to be her son. The fathers wanted Krishna to be their son. So in this 1 year, he fulfilled everybody's desire. In fact, when I was reading the book written by Dongreji Maharaj, he said this 1 year was declared very auspicious for marriage. And every marriage happened that year only. So just imagine all the marriages that had happened, because many people who had been abducted by Brahmaji, he says, he has just taken, see, sadhus have their own masti, they can write whatever they want to. He says probably that year. So ultimately, everybody married Shri Krishna only, no? Because in every other form, only Shri Krishna was there. So he took it to that level also, and I was amazed at, yes. So that entire year was declared auspicious for marriage. So beyond this, in every house there was so much joy. There was so much love. Every morning there was a beauty, there was a magic in the air. And when the children would go in the jungles, again they would play. It was not as if there were multiple, there was one person who had become many, but the games were normal. Nobody could make out that something different was happening. Now Balramji and my Yashoda were wondering. And Balramji one day was in the jungle witnessing the entire thing when he saw that the cows came running to the calves, right? And the people over there, the Gokulvasis, the fathers could not, the cowherd men could not control the cows, and they came rushing towards their calves, which normally does not happen. And they came, and their milk was overflowing, and Balramji was observing the entire scene, and from the distance, the cowherd men came running. They were a bit angry in their disposition, and by the time they reached Sri Krishna, the entire anger vanished. There was no negativity. They started smiling, they started talking, and peacefully pulled their cow away and went. Now when Balramji noticed all this, he said, Ki Krishna, what is happening? This is not usual. Kya kiya hai tune? He is like, kuch na kuch karta rehta hai. And then Krishna smiled and he told Balramji exactly what had happened, and ki Brahmaji wants to play with me. So Balramji said, "Theek hai bhai, Krishna, tum karte raho tumhari leela." Balramji went away. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Days went by, and when finally a year was over, Brahmaji realized, let me go and see what is happening. And what did he see downstairs? He saw that they are playing, everything is normal, there are so many cows, there are monkeys, there's food, and he felt as though the children had escaped probably. But when he looked back, he saw everybody was still there. They were sleeping, deep in slumber. And Brahmaji again looked down. He was bewildered. And when he was bewildered, he came down and he looked at Sri Krishna and he asked him, what has happened? Sri Krishna just smiled and he realized his folly. And the entire flash of a year went past Brahmaji's eye. And he realized that immense bliss that was there in each and every house of Vrindavan had never been there before. Do you know why there was so much of bliss in each and every house? Why every cow, every tree, everybody was so blissful? Yes, we'll say that yes, Krishna had taken the form of their children and hence he was dwelling with them. So there was so much bliss. But think about it again. Then we should all be blissful even now and always, isn't it? Because that is what has happened to all of us also. That divine has taken multiple forms and is playing around us all the time. Why is it that kind of a divine joy which was running through Gokul or Vrindavan, which was running to each and every house, is not running through our house? Stop and question. Because the situation is not different. क्या फर्क है? निराकार साकार हो गए, right? He himself has taken multiple forms. He himself is playing the role of my child probably. He himself is playing multiple roles in and around me. He himself is eating. He himself is feeding. He himself is roaming around. Yet why is not there an eternal bliss like it is there in those houses in Vrindavan when Sri Krishna multiplied himself? Why is it not there? Because we do not believe it, isn't it? Isn't it there? We don't see that divine in our children. What do we see? We see my child. We do not see Sri Krishna over there or that divine bliss who has actually come to become my child. Do we see the chavi of that divine in and around us, doing all the dances around us, all the leelas around us, behaving in various funny manners around us? No. He has not only become the child, he has become everything for us. Yet, because we do not recognize it, even if we know it, probably we slightly believe it, we are unable to live it. And then, because we are unable to live it, the problem is we get caught up in that mine and thine. Right? We get caught up in that, ye mera hai. Right? We start holding things too dearly. We start refuting others which are not related. Over here they say Krishna also had a similar feeling towards everybody. The feeling was not different. He also had the similar feeling, but the thing that was missing was the feeling of Sri Hari too, figuring as their calves or sons towards them, was just the same as before, to the exclusion of attachment of feeling of mindness, which was absent in the case of Sri Krishna. That feeling of mindness is absent in the case of Sri Krishna. So that feeling of attachment. So he also had the same feeling for everybody in Vrindavan. But what was the difference between his feeling and their feeling? The difference was there was no inclusion of mindness and attachment over there. This is something that we should think of every single day when we get up. Because this Leela is being enacted for us each and every day of our lives. The problem is, we don't realize it. And that is why, there is divine bliss in the sages who realize it. They don't see any sorrow, any agony, any problem in anything at all. How can you have a problem with the Lord and His doings? So Brahmaji over here was caught unaware. And he says, when he starts talking to the Lord, I'll just read it out from here. Solely, with their body, speech and mind, your story spontaneously told by saints and fallen on their ears without any effort of the part, remaining at their feet abodes and totally giving up effort at attaining spiritual enlightenment. Now he is talking over here, when he is describing these people, he is describing those people who live in Vrindavan, who without any effort are in the vicinity and who can listen to the Lord all the time. And he is saying that they are the blessed ones who have your name going. Now he's adoring the Lord because he has realized that he has made a very big mistake. He's saying they are blessed whose your name goes through their ear all the time. They are always in your company. I have made a mistake over here. I am sorry. I did not realize your presence. But Krishna was not going to leave him over there. I don't know whether we have done this. He showed multiple Brahmajis coming. And he says, see, you are from the smallest of planets, smallest of creator. You're the weakest. There are bigger planets, bigger galaxies, bigger creations, and bigger Brahmas than you. You are nothing. He had to show it to Brahmaji. Why? Because he wanted to demean Brahmaji? No. Because he loved Brahmaji so much that he wanted to take away that ego element from Brahmaji. And when Shri Krishna showed this to Brahmaji, Brahmaji just could not believe what he was seeing. उनको लगा था कि सृष्टि तो उन्हीं की है, बाकी तो कुछ है ही नहीं. And then there is this beautiful stuti. He goes on appreciating the Lord. And he says ki, why blame me? I cannot understand your Maya. I also got caught up. मैं आपसे ऊपर थोड़ी हूँ प्रभु. Why blame me? Forgive me. He says that, then he talks about all the devas and the devis which are residing on our body. We all know, right? There are various body parts that are resided by various deities. Each organ of ours has that deity in us, isn't it? The senses are the dig devtas. Then the tactical senses are the wind god. The senses of sight are the sun god. Tastes are Varun, and so on. Ashwini Kumars. And if you take about the speech is Agni Dev. all these devtas are not as blessed. Now they are residing in various organs of the Lord. They are saying all these devtas, and they are also residing in various organs of ours also, are not as blessed as the Gokulvasis, because at a particular time only one sense can be experienced by one of these devtas, but the Gokulvasis or the Vrindavan Vasis can experience you to the fullest with all their senses. Hence, they are more blessed than we devtas ourselves. They are more elevated than we and me, Brahma also. And with this, he apologizes, and over here there is one more thing he says. What do they not forget in this world? They whose mind stand itself. And friends said, it is well that you have come back with great expedition, not a morsel. Over here, after all this has happened, when Brahmaji goes away, he returns the friends. The friends don't realize and remember anything. And they said, कि कुछ भी नहीं. Here, the food is as it is. Now you have it, Shri Krishna. Where have you been? अब श्री कृष्ण को ऐसे बोला, श्री कृष्ण smiled. He did not explain anything. He did not say anything. He just started eating with his friends again. This lapse of memory happens to us also all the time, right? We also don't remember anything of the past, present, future. We also don't remember anything of our own existence. And then we think that Shri Krishna has ventured out somewhere. वो कहीं गए नहीं थे. He was always with us. We have those temporary moments where we forget him all the time. Think about this. फिर तो क्या? Afterwards, in the evening, they all went back. And when they went back, what happened? कुछ नहीं. Again, the mothers ran towards Krishna and not towards their own children. And Ma Yashoda started wondering now what has happened. She said, ठीक है, जो भी है, कोई बात नहीं. This Leela leaves a lot of thought in our mind, doesn't it? So the main question that would come is, so that means it is easier to see Shri Krishna as a Nirakar and not see him in everybody else? Or is it better to see him as Sakar and see him in everything? What is a better system for us? What do you think is better? निराकार उपासना ज़्यादा आसान है या साकार उपासना ज़्यादा आसान है? What do you think? Anybody can answer. Given this dilemma, this story, given our state of mind, what is better? What do you think is better? Hari Om.
To just imagine Nirakar form is, Nirakar Krishna or
the divine
would be very difficult. It is not possible. So it is actually better to have an Akar in mind and to meditate on him. But of course, it is very difficult to see the Lord in everybody and everything around us. That's the difficulty.
That is a great challenge, isn't it?
That is the challenge.
So that means, because this Leela mesmerized me, because I realized that what we see, what meets the eye, is not being accepted by our mind somewhere, not being accepted by our heart somewhere. We do not want to have that connect. ऐसा नहीं है कि we can't see. It is evident. And most of us are well read in our scriptures. So whatever we are reading is only being connected. But acceptance is not possible. That's why we have a Vigraha also, right? And we keep him separate. Nothing wrong in it. But उस विग्रह को भी हम लोग कई बार, are we able to do justice to that vigraha that is there in our house? How much time, how much of our effort, how much of our energy is devoted towards the seva of that vigraha? निराकार उपासना मुश्किल है, right? सब में देखना मुश्किल है, right? Although यहाँ इस लीला में तो this is all. This leela can be animated to any extent, but it puts you in a trance because you realize that there is no two. तो जब सब में देखना मुश्किल है, ठीक है, सो वील हैव अ विग्रह. ना उस विग्रह की सेवा करना कितना मुश्किल है. कैन वी डिवोट आवर एंटायर एग्जिस्टेंस टू दैट? Do we wake up thinking about him, sleep thinking about him, go about our day thinking about him because we have put a chinna there, right? He is there. Do we do that? Now look at these Gokul Vasis, huh? For them it was very easy. Their entire existence was him only. You be in our center, you are going to be with me, you are going to eat the food first, I am going to wait for you. When he would come, the mothers would forget their own children and run towards him, right? Now same Krishna is in our mandir only. Do we do the same thing for him? यहाँ पे गोकुलवासी यही कर रहे हैं ना. They'll forget their own calves. They would run towards Sri Krishna, right? They would forget. बाद में when we start doing the Ras Leela and all, we'll realize they've forgotten everything. They drop whatever they are doing and they run towards the Lord. Do we do that? अगर हमने एक मान भी लिया, right? तो कितना हमारा डिवोशन है उस विग्रह और उस मूर्ति और उस मंदिर के प्रति. How long does the thought of him being there is there in our mind? There is, for instance, there is a marg called Pushti Marg. I think उसमें दिन में 8 times the prayers happen, or 12 times if I'm not mistaken. From morning to evening वो ही चलता रहता है. Because अब आपने तो मान लिया ना कि आपके मंदिर में श्री हरि है या जो भी आपके देवी देवता है वो हैं, तो उनकी कितनी सेवा हो रही है. इट्स द सेम थिंग ना. उनके पास में कृष्ण है. कृष्ण इज द सेंटर ऑफ देयर एग्जिस्टेंस. ही इज फाइटिंग द डीमंस फॉर देम. देन वी से कि यू केम फॉर द्रौपदी, यू केम फॉर सुधामा, यू केम फॉर गजेंद्र, यू डोंट कम फॉर मी. वी कंपेयर आवरसेल्व्स टू देम. Are we comparable to them? You are always there for the Gopas. You fought all the demons for them. Why aren't you fighting all the demons for me? And then we will also say, na, कि then when we are saying you are doing so and so for them, then we have to say, am I like the Gopis? Am I like the Gopas? Am I so thoughtful about the Lord all the time? Why only one way then? When I am in trouble, you should come. But when you are not in trouble, राइट, कहते हैं ना, दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे ना कोई, जो सुख में सुमिरन करे तो दुख काए को हुए. ऐसा नहीं है कि ट्रबल्स वोंट कम. ट्रबल्स विल कम, बट यू वुड नॉट बी अपहीवल्ड बाय योर ट्रबल्स. सो जब सुख है तो आपका सुमिरन कितना तीव्र है. हाउ स्ट्रॉन्ग इज योर सुमिरन? दिस इज समथिंग दैट वी हैव टू मेंटेन. वी हैव टू मेंटेन अ बुक. Bhagavad is a way of life. Bhagavad is a granth which is teaching, because now it is Nirodh Upasana shuru ho gaya hai, right? It is Nirodh mein what? Detached. Very simply we had put, what is Nirodh Leela? Nirodh Leela, Dasham Skand is talking about Shri Krishna. Okay. Nirodh Leela means that you detach from the world, you attach to the Lord. Detaching from the world does not mean that you go to the jungles. Detaching from the world does not mean you have to travel anywhere. No. How do you detach from the world and how do you attach to the Lord? You detach from the world by not having attachment towards anything, right? And you have attachment towards the Lord. Because क्या होता है? We cannot kill our vasanas, right? We cannot kill our desire. ये जो व्यसन होते हैं ना, it cannot be destroyed. It's very difficult. But we can divert it, right? व्यसन. So व्यसनी भक्ति कर लो ना. Instead of getting obsessed with the world, get obsessed with the Lord. Right? Bhagavad, Dasham Skand mein, this is the core thing. Nirodh Leela, detached from the world, attached to the Lord. Now when we say कि, again coming to the point, why was I asking these questions is, जब हमारे विग्रह की हम 100% सेवा नहीं कर सकते इतनी obsession में, तो फिर then slowly और meticulously and knowingly, whenever we are dealing with anybody, we have to tell ourselves कि इसमें वही प्रभु है. When we are taking care of our children, we have to be in awareness कि yes, they are the divine. When we are taking care of our in-laws, we have to be in awareness that they are the divine. When we are taking care of any, probably some, कहते हैं ना, कि somebody has come to our house, be it a maid or anybody, we have to be in awareness that there is divine in them. Kabir says कहते हैं ना, ही सेज, कहते हैं रहीमन इस कहते हैं तुलसी सेज, तुलसी इस संसार में सबसे मिलिए ढाई, ना जाने किस रूप में नारायण मिल जाए। आपको क्या पता? Did the mothers know that Sri Krishna is in their midst right now? In the house. So there would not be a big announcement telling us that the Lord has arrived. Bhai, you have to be composed. You have to be your generous best. No. तो तुलसी बाबा यही कहते हैं ना कि किसी भी मोड़ पे, किसी भी रूप में कभी भी वो आपको मिल जाएंगे, तब आप क्या करोगे? We would not, you think we'll have the, they'll tell us, okay, जैसे when we were in, I was in Coca-Cola, so we used to do that market setting. It's a very silly thing. Market setting होती थी कि the director of the Coca-Cola or some very senior person is going to pass this road, है ना? So that entire road, we'll spend the entire month revamping that road. सब जगह Coca-Cola के banners, all the fridge will have Coca-Cola products, all, that entire road will be made to greet that director. So, and then you'll say, see, this is a Coca-Cola market. That kind of an information we would not have, ना? हमें पता थोड़ी चलेगा कि श्री हरि कब आने वाले हैं, तो हम विल बी एबल टू हैव अ मंथ टू डेकोरेट द रोड, डेकोरेट एवरीथिंग, कुछ नहीं, माइंड आवर मैनर्स, कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा। वो आके चले जाएंगे एंड देन विल स्पेंड आवर लाइफ सेइंग कि भगवान आए नहीं, आए गए पता नहीं चला आपको। एंड प्रोबेबली यू डू नॉट इवन नो हु यू मेट एंड हाउ यू बिहेव्ड विद दैट पर्सन, एंड यू डू नॉट नो हु वाज श्री हरि। That is another way of looking at it. वैसे तो सब में श्री हरि ऑलरेडी है। So this thought is something that we have to take with us. Anything else that you would like to bring forth before we go on a little while more? Any thought कि कैसे किया जाए? Yes, Purvaja.
Yes, it's like when you listen to this and if you try to imbibe, then in spite of having grudges for anybody, like some incident happens and you feel bad. For that moment, you might feel bad about that person, but after that, you let go of the grudge. So I have a few of my friends who say, Purva, how are you like that way? That person has behaved so badly with you.
Right.
And yet you're nice. So if you think of Lord Krishna in every individual, then you will not keep that grudge. You will let go of it. Maybe for that, since we are not that pure, it's not possible for us not to have a grudge or have an anger for that person for that moment. But yes, after that you realize and you put yourself also sometimes into that person's shoes, and then you wonder why. So I believe it's a very short life. We shouldn't have that grudge or anger for anybody. Maybe for that split second, it's fine right now because we're still not that divine. So, or into that divine spirit at the moment.
Very true. You're right.
So that's my take. I live that philosophy now, and after going through all these satsangs and all that, I feel it's just a short life. You never know what might happen to you the next second. So why keep that burden and carry it with you?
Exactly. And then see, when we keep that burden and carry it with us, we are giving that power to the other person, right? Over here, we are saying कि उसने किया, right? But actually, if you change the thing as saying उसने किया के जगह ऐसा हुआ, things change. ऐसा हुआ. Because उसने कुछ किया नहीं, आपने कुछ किया नहीं. Because we do not have the power. With our own wish, we can't even move a leaf. तो किसी ने इतना कुछ कर लिया? नहीं. ऐसा हुआ. The minute you change this कि उसने किया, ऐसा हुआ, you become distant from that situation. The minute you do that, you are not involved in that situation only. You are saying ऐसा हो गया. Then you are a witness, you are watching. Simply. For instance, when we look at it, when we are looking at the screen, okay? Suppose we are watching Ramayan, है ना? रामायण में हनुमान जी पहुंचे हैं Lanka, and he has fire on his tail, and he is jumping from one corner to the other corner to the other corner, and he is burning everything Okay? Does the screen burn? There is fire everywhere. There is fire everywhere. That is the scene. That is what is happening. Everything is burning. Why is it that the screen is not burning? Screen bhi to jal jani chahiye na? Why is it the screen not burning? Anybody? Why? The screen should burn, isn't it? Because there's fire. Why is it the screen not burning? Anybody? It's a very simple answer. We all know it. Screen क्यों नहीं जल रही है? जल जानी चाहिए. There is fire everywhere. Hanumanji should. Why isn't he able to burn the screen? Because the screen is on which everything is happening. Exactly, everything is happening. The minute we become the screen, we will stop burning. But the problem is, we forget that we are just the screen. सब हो रहा है. लीला चल रही है. ठाकुर जी की लीला चल रही है मस्त. And होता है ना, some people start crying, weeping in the movie and all that. There are certain people who carry on the, pain of the movie for weeks also. Ki that movie shook me totally. I've not been able to recover for a month, for a week, for, the entire day got spoiled. They get so imbibed, but eventually they come out, right? The difference between us and them is that they come out. We are also enjoying the Lord's लीला. वो बता रहे हैं, ब्रह्मा जी भी बोल रहे हैं आप लीला कर रहे हो, हमें पता है आप लीला कर रहे हो, ग्रंथ बोल रहे हैं ये लीला हो रही है, पर हम भूल जाते हैं. We forget. And we get so into the, movie that yes, as if we are not the actors, we are not the characters. कुछ नहीं. No, it is real. हो रहा है. यहाँ पे सृष्टि में श्री कृष्ण is again with this leela of, becoming his cows, becoming everything, and maintaining and retaining himself also. There is this thing, there is this chant. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. उसमें से आप कितना भी निकालो, कितना भी डालो, कुछ भी कर लो, वो तो रहता ही वैसे का वैसा है. So ये सब. So as when we are listening to them, we have to realize and we have to imbibe in us. This one story can actually change the entire way you look at this world. The entire way you look at the people you love, and the entire way you look at the people you don't like. This one simple thing. The only thing is you have to internalize it. Keep thinking about it. Let it play in your mind. When we want to distance ourselves, we don't. When we should distance ourselves, we don't. Right? And we feel the hurt and pain here. But when the scriptures are demanding, now get one with the scriptures. Imbibe it. Ek ho jao. Now they are saying, don't distance yourself. Live this very thing that everything is me. I have multiplied myself. I have expanded myself. I am doing everything. और कुछ है ही नहीं. अब तो तुम एक हो, तब हम distance रखेंगे. तब we'll be distant from what is being said. We will not be carried away, will not let nahi. Because, this is the way we have been conditioned. Scriptures are, again, I think I said this in the Gita class. One of the great sages says, this is not a moral value class, right? Scriptures are not for moral value, moral education, good conduct. Okay. All these are byproducts. Right? The main purpose of a Bhagavad, the main purpose of a Gita, the main purpose of any spiritual scripture is to get you close to the Lord, is to have you experience the Lord, is to at least ignite the slight desire to know the Lord. It is not to make you better. That is a byproduct. That happens on its own. It will happen whether you want it or not. The more you want to know the Lord, the more the vices will be dropped. And आजकल इसी के लिए होता है ना, many people say, I am a very good person. I always do charity. I am always good. So why should I read the scriptures? And the scriptures is not to make you a good or better person. It is for you to get you to know yourself or know the Lord. बाकी सब उसका बाय प्रोडक्ट है. That is why we cannot drop the scriptures. We cannot drop spiritual studies. Because we want to know ourselves. If we believe that yes, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, I am a Advaiti, I am that, you have to experience it. Even if you are a Dvaiti, you believe that God is there and I am there, right? You have to experience it. The entire scheme of things is to experience the Lord. Yes, in the process we are becoming better human beings, कोई बात नहीं. But if true Bhagavad, you are not able to experience Lord, or that intensity is not growing even the slightest bit, during the day वापस ये ख्याल नहीं आता है कि हाँ ऐसा हो सकता है, ये प्रभु हो सकते हैं, वो प्रभु हो सकते हैं. Just imagine a simple thought. We are cooking in the kitchen, ठीक है, very simple. We are all householders. We are cooking in the kitchen. There is the help also who is helping us. Chopping कर दी, सब कर दिया. We have made the entire food. अच्छे से हमने, we do not know कितनी बार हम भोग लगाते हैं, but whatever we eat should be offered to the Lord first, and we should eat only that can be offered to the Lord. कई बार होता है ना कि no, we cannot offer this to the Lord. Then if you cannot offer this to the Lord in your mandir, you cannot offer this to the Lord which is sitting within you also. It's very fine line. So think, these things, will become a part of you. So when you suppose you're only cooking what has to be offered to the Lord, and every time you cook something new, you go to your temple or wherever is your mandir, offer it to the Lord and bring it out. Okay? And then you serve to your family. But what about the help? उसको कितना दिया? बराबर का दिया? खत्म. भागवत का lesson failed. Today's learning 0. खत्म. नहीं, सीधी सी बात है. ओके, दैट थॉट डिड नॉट कम टू योर माइंड कि तुलसी इस संसार में सबसे मिलिए धाई, ना जाने किस रूप में नारायण मिल जाए, क्या पता वो नारायण हो तो. और ठाकुर जी की कृपा हमारे घर में तो बहुत खाने को है, फिर क्यों हाथ रुकता है? सोचिए, वेरी बेसिक एग्जाम्पल. वाई? Because this thought has to come to your mind when you're doing your normal routine activities. Normal routine activities. जब तक वो नहीं होगा, तब तक कुछ भी नहीं होगा. And this is, abhi recently, Kasturi had told me about Vivekanand ji, and we brought it up to the children also. But when you look at Vivekanand ji, when you look at his entire existence, initially, his entire question was, have you seen God? He would go and talk to everybody asking only one question as he grew up. Have you seen God? Have you seen God? Have you seen God? And finally he met whom? Their guru, right? Ramakrishna Paramhans. Thakur Ramakrishna Paramhans. And when Vivekanand ji asked this question to Ramakrishna Paramhans ji, what did he say? Yes. मैंने भगवान को देखा है, मैं तो रोज बात करता हूं. Again, unbelievable, right? अच्छा, मतलब for us it is like, नहीं, भगवान थोड़ी बात करते हैं, क्यों नहीं कर सकते? Ramakrishna Paramhans ji, and this is, see, when we talk about Krishna, okay, there could be a debate between mythology and इतिहास. मैं बोलती हूँ इतिहास है, आधे जने बोलते हैं mythology. कृष्ण थे या नहीं थे, मुझे क्या पता? Right? No, but ठीक है, I believe he was, he is, he always is. But विवेकानंद थे, ठाकुर रामकृष्ण परमहंस थे, he was in the recent past. He said, yes, विवेकानंद, नरेंद्र मुझे दिखते हैं, जैसे तुम और मैं बात करते हैं वैसे मैं और भगवान बात करते हैं, मैं और माँ काली बात करते हैं. और बट द एक्सपीरियंस इज मोर इंटेंस, इट्स मोर विविड. हाँ प्रभु दिखते हैं. नरेंद्र सेड, मुझे दिख सकते हैं? हाँ, तुझे भी दिख सकते हैं, तुझे भी दिख सकते हैं. दिस वॉज द प्रेमाइस ऑफ दैट गुरु चेला जोड़ी. हाँ, रामकृष्ण परमहंस को भगवान दिखते थे, माँ काली से बात करते थे. माँ काली used to be like a friend to him, talking to him. But the problem is, now again, there is a big problem if that starts happening to us. Why? Because अगर हमें लगे कि हाँ भाई, तो फिर कैसे करेंगे? Again think about, for 1 minute, if today you start thinking, oh my God, maybe the vigraha or the photo in my mandir is real and he is really there, then what will you do? How will your life change? How will your life change? Suppose there is a atithi in your house. When a guest comes to your house, how does your life change? You get cut off from your friends, you're not going out here and there. You start focusing on them only. So basically, kya khaoge, kya piyoge, you take them out, you take them to various places, right? You become a tourist in your own city. Your entire existence rotates around that atithi, isn't it? Now, again, today that awakening happens. कि अरे भाई, ये जो मंदिर में बैठे हुए हैं ना, ये तो हैं, इनको सुबह ऐसे घंटी बजाई, रात को घंटी बजाई और सो गए, ऐसे नहीं कर सकते. ही इज सिटिंग देयर, ही इज हंग्री, ही वांट्स टू ईट, ही वांट्स माय कंपनी. When somebody is there in your house who is visiting you, would you just leave without telling him that I'm going? I'll be back in 10-15 minutes or 1 hour. No, you tell na. If there is an elder in your house also, you go and tell them कि मैं जा रहा हूँ, थोड़ी देर में वापस आता हूँ. Why is this behavior not there with the Lord in our house? क्यों नहीं है? Very essential. These are very basic things. They are not different. है क्या ये behavior? कि हम घर से निकलने से पहले बोलते हैं मैं जा रहा हूँ, थोड़ी देर में वापस आता हूँ. और 10 दिन में 10 बार आपके दिमाग में ख्याल आता है कि have I offered food to the Lord or not? Or it is his sleeping time right now, I should put him to sleep. आता है. Then we'll say no, that is sheer madness. If this is sheer madness, Thakur Ram Krishna Paramhans was mad. पर उनके लिए तो हम we look up to him. The sages we look up to, but the same behavior, if it is mimicked in any one of us, is sheer madness. See, that is why when we say na Vatsasur, Agasur, Bakasur, हम हैं. Total 12 responses when it comes to somebody, wherever a person who behaves in that manner, but we cannot behave like that. हम थोड़ी जी सकते हैं. क्यों नहीं जी सकते? Ramakrishna Paramhans also had a wife. Vivekanand ji had a family. Vivekanand ji, we stand in awe. But somebody tells us, you become Vivekanand. हम नहीं बन सकते. ठाकुर रामकृष्ण परमहंस भगवान है, भगवान से बात करते थे. We'll tell everybody about that story. If we say तुम भगवान से बात करो, no, भगवान बात थोड़ी करते. That is what is Nirodh Leela. When I am saying Dasham Skand is the heart of Bhagavad, because it is only talking about this, that we are explaining in very simple words. This is called Nirodh, where you get totally attached to the Lord and detached from the world. And the best way of totally being attached to the Lord, and the simplest way, is by seeing the Lord in everybody. That is the simplest way. हमें लगता है वो सबसे मुश्किल है. But then when we said, we started with it, that it's very difficult. But now when we have told you, okay, Vigrah mein Bhagwan hai, and you have to serve him like this, assuming that he is there, is it easy or is it difficult? It is difficult. Then you have to carry him when you go to your resorts also, right? You cannot just leave him behind in the room. उनके खाने पीने का क्या होगा? This is not madness. This is, think about it. So that means we are the Vatsasurs, the Bakasurs and Agasurs, because we have double standpoints about everything. When it comes to my behavior with Lord, it's going to be different. When it comes to my behavior with people, it's going to be different. When I say that the Lord is in the Murti, and that is when we get mocked. Because we say Bhagwan hai, par we don't behave like he's there. This is a very important point, and that is when, if we do not implement what we are hearing in our daily lives, it is a mere waste. Now this particular Leela this week, right, of Sri Krishna becoming multiple and behaving and being in each and every person. Now this is because every time we listen to something in Bhagavad, the purpose is that we will internalize it. We'll do Manan, Chintan, and try to implement it in our day-to-day lives, isn't it? That is the entire purpose of Bhagavad, because stories to sabko pata hai. So now this is our agenda this week. This entire beautiful episode is our agenda this week. Seeing Sri Krishna in everything. Not only Sri Krishna, if there is another divine, that divine. This is, see, again, there is no, in our scriptures, because this is Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, it is a Vaishnav Puran, that's why Sri Krishna is the hero. You go to Shiv Puran, Shivji will become the hero. You go to Devi Bhagavad, Ma Devi will become the hero. Multiple names to that one divine, right? So don't think like that. And the minute we hold on to it, it becomes a very big problem. That is a very big problem in our Sanatan Dharma, or it is so wo nahi karna hai. Just because we are reading Mahapuran. So now seeing that divine in everybody is a task this time. Kaise karenge? Because there are multiple ways, right? Seeing the divine in our Vigraha, seeing the divine in everybody, or seeing that Nirakar, only imagining that Nirakar. But when we see that Nirakar, he is also there in everybody. So we have to choose how we are going to live what we have read today. for the entire week. And the best way is to every evening maintain whether we were able to stand up to that or not. ये जो विवेकानंद जी है ना, we feel when we look at all sages and alls, we talk about siddhis, isn't it? There are various siddhis that each sage has, right? Now, Ramakrishna Paramhans had a lot of siddhis also. He had done a lot of tapasya. He had a lot of knowledge, lot of siddhis. Once he asked Vivekanand ji, can I give you my siddhis? And Vivekanand ji asked, through your siddhis, will I be able to experience the Lord? Or will I be able to talk to him? Will I be able to see him? He said, siddhis se nahi hota. So he said, मुझे नहीं चाहिए. मुझे नहीं चाहिए. There was a sage, Vivekanand ji was standing next to the river, he wanted to get to the other side. And the sage came, he said, people talk so much about you, right? कि ये है, great है, he is this, he is that, you are nothing, look at me. He walked across the river, on the river, and he came back. He said, see how great I am. You can't even do this. Utte mein a boat came, Vivekanand ji got on the boat, the Siddha also got on the boat, they went to the other side, he gave one dirham, he got off. He said it was a 5 minutes thing, get on the boat and get to the other side. How long did it take you to get the Siddhi? How long did it take you? He said it took me around how many, maybe 15, 20, 30 years of tapasya to have the power to learn how to walk on water. He says 30 years wasted just to walk on water. Something, even the ship can do that for you. Even the boat can do that for you. You wasted 30 years of your life. If you would have invested the 30 years in serving the humankind, which are no other than that divine himself, you would have been so blissfully divine. Siddhi किसी को divine नहीं बनाती है. What is the real Siddhi? The real Siddhi is not, what are the Siddhis? I've actually written them down for the children. What are the real Siddhis? There are 9 Siddhis, right? Because children get mesmerized by these things. That is the paper. So there are some 8 Siddhis. Anima, Mahima, Garima, Lagima, Eshtava, Vashishtava, Prapti and Prakamya. Expanding, going short, money can be manifested. The money that we spend running after all our life, right? All our life existence is to make a better livelihood. It can be manifested like that by the Siddhas, right? So these 8 who refuted Vivekanand ji, because he said these are not going to lead me to that divine. So that entire thing, that entire exercise of 30 years of tapasya to be able to walk on water was refuted by him because it was useless. Because why? Because these 30 years could have been spent serving those people who are nothing but the divine himself. Such is a thought of a great guru or a mahaguru. He could see what is the difference. Why do you think the sages are able to serve selflessly? Because they see that divine in everybody. And that comes with practice. That is very, very, very difficult. It's very difficult, but it is possible. Anything else? Any thought? Any doubts? Any questions?
I have a question. As you said, we should take our gods wherever we go.
Yeah.
How is that possible? Because in our temple, okay, we do the offerings every day, whatever we eat, morning, afternoon, night. But when we go back to our home country, I'm talking about it because as for whatever knowledge I have, what I've received from my parents, Amma says that you cannot carry your gods over the seas. And if you do that once, you cannot take him back. So
See.
How do I take care of that when we go on a holiday? Because just now we addressed that point. So maybe I can carry one god with me, but it's not possible that I carry all of them back and forth. And as per the, I don't know if I'm correct, but as per the Shastras, you're not supposed to carry them across the sea.
Now, all of them, are they all different or are they all one? Whoever is sitting on, एक ही है ना, मंदिर में कोई अलग अलग तो है नहीं ना, right? And ultimately, it is, again, this is very beautiful. Why did I bring this out? Ki you have to carry this God everywhere. Again, I'll just use Vivekanand ji now that we are talking about him. One king asked, what you idol worshippers, ye wo karke. He started mocking. He was a king only. He said, what is the point? What is the logic behind it? So he was very witty in answering. So he said, see, this is a photo. Why don't you spit on it? The photo was of his grandfather. It's just a photo. You can spit on it. He said, no, I'm not going to spit on it. I can't spit on him. Then there was a servant. He said, now you spit on it. The king's photo, it's just a photo. The king is sitting here. The photo is there. Spit. Did the servant spit? No. He said, no, this is my, this reminds me of my king. This is my king's photo. How can I spit on it? So all the vigrahas, all that is there in our mandir, what is it? They are actually reminding us more than anything else of the presence of that Lord. It is a chin that, yes, this is my Lord. So when we are worshipping, right? Yes, we are worshipping the Vigrah. Lord can definitely be there because He is capable of being in any form, anywhere. But the main thing is He is existence. His presence we feel, we can see His qualities. There is a very divine science behind why we are sitting there and looking at Him. Because our mind, as she said, right, it is very difficult to see the Lord in everything. He is not confined to one Vigraha, right? He is there everywhere. आज की लीला में यही बताया ना. He is there everywhere. Firstly, so multiple divines, one, right? आप उनका चिन्ह ही ले जाओ. Now, what is the purpose of the entire exercise? The purpose of the entire exercise is me being connected with Him totally, no matter where I go. You know what happens when we are at home? What is the purpose of offering bhog? Taking care of him, making him sleep, making him get up. Again and again, doing the aarti and the puja. उनको क्या फर्क पड़ना है उससे? It is for our shuddhi. So, overseas गए नहीं गए, this is different logic, right? I carry my divine, I carry a chin or I carry my main murti. I brought him here also, I'll take him back also. But the entire objective of this exercise is to being connected with the fact that He is. When I'm eating, why do we offer? It reminds me of Him, right? Shuddhikaran hota hai every time. So it is not doing seva of only Him. Yes, kar, bahut acha hai, but the objective behind it is more important. The objective behind it is कि आप कहीं पे भी जा रहे हो. Suppose you're here or you're in Netherlands or you are vacationing in England. You should even there be connected with Him. We find it difficult unless and until we have something concrete with us, right? So, how do I connect with Him no matter where I go? Even if I am in England, if my niyam is to get up at 4 o'clock and remember Him and do my puja, I have to do it. If I am with my neighbors, I have to do it. अगर 8 बज गई है मेरा पूजा का टाइम है तो उठो बोलो तुम भी बैठ जाओ पूजा करने. हमारे पूजा का टाइम होता है कोई और आ जाता है तो we delay the पूजा time by half an hour. 1 घंटे बात कर लेंगे, God can wait. It is to tune our mind, Purvaja, more than anything else. It is to tune our mind and to be always connected with Him. That is the main objective. It is not, the nitty-gritties of it is not as important as me, no matter wherever I am connected to Him. Because right now we do not have the capability to see Him in each and everything. We can see Him in some things. So when we are connected, when we are serving that something, we are connected. Do you get it? More than the physical thing, it is our conditioning that we are breaking. कहते हैं ना, remind yourself. पहले दिन में 1 बार करो, फिर 2 बार करो, फिर 3 बार करो. Probably you are thinking about the Lord or disconnecting from the world and connecting once in 6 hours. Then make it once in 4 hours, once in 3 hours, once in 1 hour, once in 30 minutes. Consciously, if you keep reminding yourself, slowly you'll start staying connected with Him all the time. Why is it that people carry the japmala all the time? Because they need that chinna, right? Chin चाहिए. नहीं तो क्या आप गिन के जप करोगे? क्या जितने जप करना है आप करो. 16,000 माला करनी नहीं, 1600 माला, 16 माला, ये माला नहीं. माला तो आप कितनी भी कर सकते हो. But that keeps them connected somehow. Because we are like that. We need something physical to connect. That is the only reason of this entire exercise. कि भगवान को साथ ले जाते हैं तो in a way you can carry your spiritual books, you can carry a chin. If you cannot carry the entire vigraha, छोटे वाला form होगा कोई. वो तो साथ में ले जा सकते हो. Then when that form is with you sitting in your hotel room, you make a place for him, क्लॉथ बिछाओ, भगवान जी को वहाँ बैठा दो. हाँ, बैठा दिया तो अब वो बैठ गए हैं तो आपको सेवा भी करनी पड़ेगी ना. He cannot just be sitting there without your puja. So this compels you to do puja. It is your training your own mind. It is like, we train the dogs. That way we are training our mind to be connected to the Lord somehow. It's as simple as that. Because what happens is, we might be doing a routine in our house, but when we go abroad or when we go out somewhere, we break the routine, don't we? होता है या नहीं होता है? क्यों break होनी चाहिए ये routine? It is not easy. See, spirituality and Lord realization is not that easy. If we feel it is a walk in the park, it is not. If we feel it is just listening and forgetting about it, if getting into an IIMs or getting into an IIT or getting into a college of your choice requires permanent determination and dedication, if you getting into an Olympics requires some 8, 9, 10 years of dedicated practice each and every day, and every time as you grow, you increase the intensity of the activity. आप शाम को train करो, then you start training in the morning also. When you're training in the morning, you start training 3 times a day. You're training 6, 7 days a week, you start training 14 times a week. This is all simple for a simple athlete. Here we are talking about Lord realization. When Lord realization has to happen, just imagine how much you'll have to increase your intensity consciously. Can there be a break? We say if an athlete takes a break of a week, he goes behind 1 month. The body does not have that strength anymore. You cannot take a break. What happens to us? We take a break of 2 months on a holiday. We start from negative again then. The thing is, we give importance to so many other things. But for this path, कहते हैं ना ये आग का दरिया है और आपको डूब के जाना है. It is so intense. With every breath, you have to live it, breathe it, and then only will you be able to achieve it. ऐसे ही थोड़ी होते साधु तपस्वी बैठ जाते तप करने. हमें लगता है कि हमें ऐसे ही मिल जाएंगे ठाकुर जी. Just because we are grihastis, as we said, we are the grihastis, right? We are the grihastis, but the laws are the same. There is no difference in any law. The orange cloth or a pink or a white or a black cloth, the laws are the same for Lord achievement. अगर आपको वो law नहीं follow करना है, and all this practice eventually will cleanse you so much that you will start seeing the Lord in everything. Till then, you whatever reminds you of the Lord, stay connected to that. करते जाओ, करते जाओ, करते जाओ, करते जाओ. This is the thing. Purvaja?
Yes, understood.
है ना? तो वो it is for us, तो वो है, because the Lord is fed. वो आराम से खा रहा है. हम जितना खा रहे हैं ना, वो उनके पेट में ही जा रहा है. और कौन खा रहा है? When there are no two, it is all him. He is eating, he is sleeping, he is waking up. It is for us to break our conditioning. Anything else? It is difficult, but it is not impossible. It is possible. Because this is the truth. ये हकीकत है. Anything else? Any other question, doubt, thought? No? Let's try to live it this week. कोशिश करते हैं. और we'll put it forward for some other time in our life. अभी तो सुन लिया है, कभी और implement करेंगे. कहते हैं ना, आज करे सो कल करे सो आज करे सो अब, पल में परले होएगा, फिर करेगा कब. With COVID तो the certainty of life is not there at all. तो फिर अभी कर लेते हैं ना. And मनुष्य जीवन बहुत मुश्किल से मिलता है. Right? This is the thing. Why start tomorrow? Start now, this very minute. He says, right? And this is, I'll close this session again by taking up Vivekanand ji. Take up one idea. Make that one idea your life. Take up one idea and make that one idea your life. Dream of it, think of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, the body, the muscle, the nerve, every part of your body be full of that idea. And just leave every other idea alone. Every other idea alone. This is the way to success. And this is the way great spiritual giants are born. This is the way great spiritual giants are born. One idea, बस और कुछ नहीं. Then that Meera is born. Then that Ramakrishna Paramhans is born. Then that Andal is born. Then that Vivekanand is born. Then that Dongreji Maharaj, Shivanand Maharaj are born. What? One idea, one divine, that is it, the center of my existence. And then what he says? Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. That divine is a reachable goal, because to meet him, we do not even have to take one single step. He is here. Let's close the class. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Ram Lakshman Janaki, Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Ram Lakshman Janaki, Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Ram Lakshman Janaki, Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Jai Bolo Hanuman ki. Bolo Bajrang Bali ki Jai. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman.